What's up, you guys? I am Nikki, and welcome to Nikki's P TV. I so if you are new here, and even if you've been here before and you're coming back, thank you for coming back and welcome. While you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment on this video. I want to know where you're from, what you like to do, what you want to hear about. I want to know it all, you guys, because your girl is a little nosy. All right, so today, this video is going to be short, simple, and to the point. Basically, I'm going to tell you how I became a nurse in the Air Force. All right? Full disclaimer. Yes, I am in the Air Force. No, I do not speak for the Air Force. Everything that you hear on my channel would be basically from me, what I know from my experience. It has nothing at all. I do not speak for the Air Force. I represent the Air Force, but no. No. All right. Anyways, so yes, that's my disclaimer. And so just keep that in mind. I don't know everything. This is just things that I've learned since being in the last 5 years. All right, so how I became a nurse in the Air Force. So if you've been following my story, like on Facebook, also if you're on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. It's Nikki Price on Facebook. Follow me so we can get into this. We family now, y'all. Like pull up, you know what I'm saying? So before I came into the military 5 years ago, I was a nurse. Now a lot of people are asking me, okay, well why aren't you a nurse in the Air Force? Why this? Why that? Listen, I only had my associates when I came into the Air Force. In order to become an officer in the Air Force, you have to have a bachelor's degree minimum. It doesn't matter what career field you're in, you have to have a bachelor's degree. And so I did not have my bachelor's, and so I enlisted. Granted, yes, the money would have been great, but I absolutely love my enlisted time. That's going to be another story for another day. Anyway, so I applied for DECP, that's Direct Enlisted Commission Program. And so basically, these are for people who are in the military, who are active duty, and they already have a bachelor's degree and have passed their NCLEX. Okay? So if you're active duty military, active duty Air Force, that is an option that you can do. The second option is the NECP. And these are going to be for people who are active duty and they get a substitutory nursing program, apply for the program, get accepted from the board, and you go to school. So basically, you go off active duty and you're a full time student. Yes, you're still getting paid. I believe the minimum pay grade you'll get is E5, but I'm sure that if you are master, a higher rank than that, then you'll probably still get it. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that most people get E5 BAH and also E5 pay, depending on your zip code. Another option is going to be the CIP, and that's a career intermission program. Exactly what it sounds like. You basically take a intermission from your career, you get out, I believe you go into the reserves, then you come back after duty after you have your degree. Another option is the ROTC program. So with the ROTC program, you have to go to a college that has ROTC. You finish your college, you commission, and you become an officer. There's more, of course, to that, but like I said, it's gonna be quick, it's gonna be simple, and to the point. All right, another option basically is for civilian people. If you're a civilian and you're trying to come into the military, basically you're gonna kind of be a direct commission. People think that coming into the military from the civilian side is easier. I think it's all subjective because depending on when you ask me, I probably would have said yes or no. All right. But just know that if you're coming from a civilian sector, you still have to do interviews, you still have to have credibility, and you still have to, I'm not sure if it's a board, but there are certain qualifications that you must pass. So joining the Air Force as a nurse from the civilian side, yes, it sometimes seems easier, but of course, different strokes, different folks. Make sense? All right, so that's all for today. Like I said, if you have more questions or you have more topics that you want me to cover, put them down in the comments. Like, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, later, Gator.